Obaseki has been, I mean, having good romance with the presidency, President Muhammadu Buhari, especially since after the southern governors met and he quickly went to see the president, although they are not in the same party, and says, this is what they said, oh, they say we should ban up open grazing. But me, myself, I will not ban it because I know that the Fulanis are your people. And according to what we hear allegedly is that he has gone to request for the 6 billion apparently to implement the livestock management whatever in those states. So he has been called. So there are some privileges, although in although in PDP, but they still enjoy some privileges with the president. So it's still, they still have that meeting here and there where they are together. And he has been invited to the fuel subsidy meeting, and he's given updates on what has gone on. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Fuel subsidy removal. Obaseki updates on petrol price increase after NEC meeting. Governor Gordon Obaseki has revealed that no concrete decision has been taken yet by the government over plans to increase pump price fuel in Nigeria. Although the NLC, Nigerian Work Association, has declared protest in respect to this and strike if the federal government does not do the right thing. This discourse is coming amidst reports that Nigerians may pay more for petrol after the NEC Council. NEC allegedly recommended the petrol pump price should be increased to 302 naira per litre. Speaking on Thursday after the National Economic Council NEC meeting chaired by the Vice President, the Edo State Governor disclosed, however, that the council has not reached any final decision on the matter. Obaseki said consultations are still ongoing on the fuel subsidy removal matter, which NEC has been deliberating on for over a year now. He added that the question of whether to continue paying subsidies or not let the remain unanswered disperse trillions of naira that is constantly going into subsidy petroleum products in the country continue. The governor further observed that less than one third of the state's consumption consume all the resource put into subsidy. Obaseki said, as you all know and are aware of, the issue of subsidy is one matter that NEC has deliberated on for more than a year now. It was an NEC recommendation that has been meeting that as to what we should do on the cost of premium motor spirit. The cost of premium motor spirit is about 160 to a liter, whereas every other country around the world costs much more. We have spent almost 2 trillion subsidizing petroleum products. The issue now is, should we continue this regime of money? We do not have to continue to subsidize the petroleum products. We realize that less than one third of the state consume all the resources put into subsidy, but NEC have not resolved on anything particularly. Yes. Speaking on the matter, Nasarawa State Governor Aminu Sali said despite the signing into law of the Petroleum Industrial Act (PIA), which has turned the Nigerian National Corporation (NNPC) into a limited and 6 months time frame for the removal of the fuel subsidy as earlier disclosed by the Finance Minister Zainab Ahmed, the decision can't be reached. Saliu pointed out that it is necessary to wait and see how the NNPC, which is Sally pointed out that it is necessary to wait and see how the NNPC, which is now Limited Liability Company, will perform. He added further that it is not up to the state's governor to fix the price of fuel, but recommendation of the NEC committee headed by the headed by the governor of Kaduna, El-Rufai. We all know that PIA is now an act. So if the Minister of Finance has provided for 6 months for fuel subsidy to be removed, we wait and see. So this is what is going on. Obaseki, a member of that committee and has been, liaising with the committee big time, is now telling Nigerians that there are plans, okay, apparently plans to ensure. So Obaseki is with that committee, and they are working tirelessly to see to it that they give, they look into the petroleum industry and see what they can bring to the table to ensure that they transfer, you know, um, they communicate correctly, properly to the people, what it needs to be. However, these things continue to cause a lot of reactions now, as Nigerians are really wondering and are asking, well, how do we go from here? What do we do? Because, I mean, you know that this price you're talking about is ridiculous. What is the average pay of somebody of a Nigerian? What is the average pay? Okay, and now you want to increase the price of petroleum. I mean, why is this subsidy thing still there? And why the lies? They say they are paying subsidy, and they are paying subsidy of how many trillion they've paid already. The vice president is chairing that. There's El-Rufai also on that team and others. I mean, what have we gained from this thing so far? What have we gained? You are making mention of Nigeria and other nations of the world that they are paying more. But this thing is found in Nigeria. Should Nigerians be paying the same price as where this thing? And this country. The problem with this country is that we get out the crude oil, then we export it to be processed, then we re-import it. So how do you want the price to go down? We export it, we import it back, and we begin to sell it to ourselves. Is that not, does that make sense? Can't we put a system in place where we have refineries in the country? They are all down, none is working. Can't we put a system in place where the refineries are working so that we don't have to go back and forth on whether, on what is going on in our nation with regards to, this the petroleum issue? Can't we put things in place to ensure that we have our thing, and we are export we are when we explore this thing, then we refine it in the country? Would the price not be better? Leave us a comment. God bless. Bye for now.